Hey guys, I am back for part 2 of Optic Degeneracy for 2024 Optic. Um, I am still waiting to pull that first downtown or uptown or Sunday Kings or Rookie Kings, so maybe this is going to be the break. We will see. Fingers crossed. Prayers to RN Jesus. Let's get right to it though. All right, same configuration, 6 packs, 4 cards per pack. We can expect 3 of the purple shocks, and it seems to be 2 of the silvers per blaster, and then a chance at like memorabilias, autos, some of the rarer parallels, case hits, things like that. Let's see what we got here. Cameron Jordan, Joe Burrow. We got our first rated rookie silver of Trey Benson. And then a base rated rookie of Cooper DeJean. Patrick Mahomes' favorite player. The retired Derek Carr. Isaiah Pacheco. And Javon Bullard on our first purple shock. And Bears legend Torrey Taylor, who I believe punted for more yards last year than Caleb threw. There's a little bit of my spiteful Lion fan coming out there. Stevenson, we got CeeDee Lamb, we got our first insert here, a hidden potential of Jatavian Sanders, and a JJ McCarthy on the base rated rookie. Jordan Addison, Kyle Pitts, got a Deuce Vaughn on the silver, and Tyrone Tracy on the base rated rookie. Jalen Waddle, DeAndre Swift, and AJ Barner on the purple shock. Byron Murphy on the base rated rookie. Final pack of Blaster 1. Byron Young, Gabe Davis, and our final purple shock is going to be Kamani Vidal. And a Marshawn Nealand on the base rated rookie. All right, blaster number 1 was not kind. So let's just get straight into blaster number 2. I feel like there's a lot of air in those 2 outer packs. Maybe there's something good in there. We'll see. Pack 1. DeAndre Hopkins, Amari Cooper, a Christian Kirk on the silver, and a Rome Odunze on the base rated rookie. Chris Godwin, Trey McBride, and Jared Verse on the purple shock. He had a great rookie year. Like, I know he's a position that isn't exactly valued when it comes to pulling like hobby rookies, but like I think 31 other teams would have been happy to have drafted Jared Verse based on the first year that he had. Leonard Williams, JG, Jared Goff. Best tutties, Jared Goff, Sam Laporta. Getting some Lions love here. Let's go. And Jordan Travis on the base rated rookie. Geno Smith, Dalton Kincaid. We got a silver of Jeremy Ruckert. And a Ricky Pearsall on the base rated rookie. I'll clean these stacks up a little bit. All right, we got 2 packs left for blaster number 2. Debo, Stephon Diggs, and Xavier Legette on the purple shock. And Jamari Thrash on the base rated rookie. Alright, this is another airy pack, so maybe we're going to get a little love here. Fingers crossed. Pat Freiermuth, Keenan Allen, and Jonah Ellis on a purple shock. Will Shipley, base rated rookie. Alright, so we need some love here. These first two blasters have not been awesome. Alright, first pack of Blaster 3. Derwin James, Chase Brown, Kool-Aid McKinstry on the silver, and Jeremiah Trotter on the base rated rookie. Alright, we got Justin Herbert, Travis Kelce, purple shock of Michael Penix. There we go. That's a nice hit. Needed something to break out of the funk of this second rip. A Blake Corum base rated rookie. Alright, Michael Penix. Got something for our stand over here. And we got 4 packs left on Blaster 3. Come on, case hit. Zamir White, Micah Parsons, passing grade of Dak Prescott, and spoiler, I disagree with some of these ratings. And a Ladd McConkey on the base rated rookie. Alright, we got Jonathan Allen, Derrick Henry, Khalil Shakir on the silver, and a Dallas Turner on the base rated rookie. Brian Robinson, AJ Dillon, and we've got a Jacob Cowing on the purple shock, and Nate Wiggins on the base rated rookie. Final pack of Blaster 3. Tony Pollard, Chuba Hubbard, Trey Benson on the purple shock, and Jaheim Bell on the base rated rookie. Alright, let's go Blaster number 4. Alright, we're due. We need something here. Oh, we think we got something. Alright, I got Evan Ingram, and then is this a fire emoji? Looks like it is not a rookie though. Who we got here? Amari Cooper on... Yeah, I'm going to assume that is a fire emoji. Don't think, yeah, not numbered or anything. But that looks like fire emojis, so kind of. So that's cool. Something unique at least. And we got a silver of Patrick Mahomes. So could be worse. And a base rated rookie of Marshawn Lloyd. I'll take a second and case these two. Alright, so we've got our Amari Cooper fire emoji here. And I know it's nothing exciting, but you don't see Patrick Mahomes cards very often. At least I don't, so I'll give those their due. Alright, 5 packs left here. TJ Watt, Dak Prescott, Marshawn Nealand on the purple shock, and Ennis Rakestraw. Hopefully he is in for a big second season. We drafted him pretty high, but he was definitely a raw prospect. So hopefully a season in the NFL has kind of sharpened him and gotten him ready for a more prominent role. Justin Fields, Bijan, Got a best tutties of Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans. Hard not to like Baker. I don't know. Baker's always been a fun guy to watch. Spencer Rattler on the base rated rookie. Got Saquon, Amon-Ra. We got a silver of George Kittle. And a base rated rookie of Jawar Jordan. And these stacks are hard to keep straight. This stuff just slides around. I think it's kind of true for most Chrome products like this. Jeremy Ruckert, Dawson Knox, purple rated rookie of Edgerrin Cooper, and Anthony Gold on the base rated rookie. Okay, final pack. Isaiah Simmons, Jeff Okudah. Man, what a wasted draft pick he was for the Lions. Ryan Florney on the purple shock. And a base rated rookie of Keon Coleman. Okay, this is it. The final blaster of my pre-order. Oh, last shot at a case hit here. One of the big ones at least. Want to see a downtown or an uptown or, I don't know, Sunday Kings, Rookie Kings. Pretty much anything. Not a parallel of a rookie I don't know. Is pretty much what I'm hoping for here. All right. Got Jeff Okudah, Zamir White, Robin Turner. Oh, sorry, Kobe Turner on the silver. And a Caleb Williams on the base rated rookie. Good start. All right, Joe Burrow, Jonathan Allen. Got an Adisa Isaac on the purple shock. And a Braden Fisk base rated rookie. Isaiah Pacheco, Brian Robinson Jr. Got a 2014 retro of Khalil Mack. And a Luke McCaffrey base rated rookie. 3 packs left. Need some magic here. CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, and oh, I'll take that. That's something. A Brock Bowers, silver. I always like these more than getting like the purple shocks just because like the silver checklist is the whole checklist. Devin Gulp on the rated rookie. Whereas the so you're essentially like hoping you get your guy out of 400 cards on the silver checklist, whereas with the purple shocks you're only looking at a 100-player checklist and 3 inserts per blaster. You're essentially at 33 blasters to get a full set of the purple shocks, whereas with the silvers, at 1 or 2 per blaster, you're at like 200 to essentially get enough cards with perfect collation to have built a set of these. So, yeah, we'll put him over here with Patrick Mahomes. Final 2. Is there any magic left in these packs? Kyle Pitts, Cade Otton, and Jordan Travis. Womp womp. And a Ray Davis base rated rookie. All right, this is it. The final pack. What do you have in there? Let's see here. We've got DeAndre Swift, JSN, and a Ricky Pearsall on the purple shock. And a final base rated rookie to end the rip, Jalen Polk. So, Yeah. Tough break. Let me sleeve these up and I'll do a recap. All right, so a recap of our 5 blasters here. I got some base inserts, nothing too exciting here. Purple shocks, pretty standard selection. Again, nothing too crazy here. As far as our silvers go, do seem to get a pretty good chunk of silvers from these blasters. We got our Michael Penix purple shock, our Amari Cooper fire emoji. Got that Brock Bowers silver. It's probably my personal highlight of the case. And then Patrick Mahomes silver base as well. So just putting it out in the world, I have now done, I believe, 13 blasters, 9 megas, and 8 hangers, and have not hit a case hit. So if you're one of those people that you're seeing all the magic on Reddit, like, oh my god, I opened 1 blaster and pulled this dual downtown, like, just know that the average experience isn't that. If you can buy this stuff at retail price, you catch a drop or something, I'd say it's worth it. Don't pay the resellers. It's really not worth it. You're probably going to end up with a pile of cards that looks a lot more like this and a lot less like what you're seeing on like Reddit or Facebook or wherever you're seeing football card breaks. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had fun making it, and if you do, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you for sticking around, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.